In the shadow of a crumbling village on the edge of a vast marshland lived a woman named Alira. She was poor as the cracked walls of her hut. Her husband had vanished in a flood months ago, and now, swollen with child and fighting illness, she was alone. Alira was no ordinary woman. She was born with a strange gift, though the villagers called it a curse. Whenever she felt great danger, she would instinctively duck, not flinch, not hide duck. It had saved her countless times from falling debris, snake bites, and once even a collapsing roof. But now, at 9 months pregnant and burning with fever, there was nothing to duck from, only the creeping dark of death. She lay curled on a bed of straw, her breath ragged. The winds howled through the cracked wood, bringing whispers of the marsh. Her baby kicked weakly to weakly, her vision blurred. She knew death was near. Then came the growl, a low, rumbling sound outside the door. Alira's heart stuttered. Coyotes? No, something deeper, something bigger. The door creaked open. A huge black dog stepped inside, drenched from the rain. Its eyes were amber bright, its coat wild, tangled with reeds. She tried to lift a hand, but her strength failed. The dog padded to her side and sniffed. Then, in a single strange movement, it nudged her gently with its head and barked once, loud and sharp. She jolted, not from fear but instinct. She ducked, right as a rotten beam above her crashed down, splitting the air where her head had been. The dog barked again, louder, and then impossibly. It pulled at her shawl, urging her. She crawled. The baby within her twisted. Pain lanced through her. With each bark, the dog guided her out of the hut, into the storm, across the slippery ground. She followed. She had no reason to, only a whisper of instinct, and a dog who seemed to know the path. The rain turned to mist. The pain worsened. She collapsed again, sobbing, the baby coming. But the dog did not leave. It howled. The sound echoed, and then feet, voices. A man with a lantern, a midwife from the next village. A miracle. They had heard the howling, followed it, and found her just in time. She gave birth under a crooked tree, cradled in rags and moonlight. A girl, healthy, crying strong. When she awoke, warm in a new home with firelight dancing on the walls, she asked, "Where is the dog?" They only stared, confused. There was no dog, but she knew better. In the months that followed, she would see it sometimes at the edge of the forest, sometimes by the marsh, always watching, always guarding. And the girl, her daughter, grew up with the same strange gift. She always knew when to duck, and she always loved dogs, especially the one no one else ever saw. Would you like a version with a darker twist, or maybe something more magical woven in?